Hey there guys, loyal followers, YouTube people that have stumbled on us. We're back. And before we get going, I want to say something. This is hard. I want you to know that you're not alone. Weight loss is not easy. Getting healthy is not easy. The numbers are stacked against us. It's like 1 in 17,000 loses the weight. And I know that I feel frustrations daily. I know that Andrea falls short and feels frustrations daily, but I want you to know you're not alone because you probably feel and experience the same thing. Hell, some of our favorite YouTubers, they've gone through the exact same thing. But before we get into what we're going to talk about today, because it's awesome, you're not alone. It's normal. It's hard. You got this. Go do it. Just put in the work. One step. That's all you need to do. Take one step. Every journey starts with a single step. Go take it. And with that in mind, let's get on to what we're here for today, shall we?
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Because I don't like doing this anymore.
What, the weight loss or the making
the
video?
videos.
It's
Well,
hard.
Both, because I haven't been successful.
No.
And nobody wants to see me fail again.
Nobody
and
wants
again,
to see failure.
And again. Well, nobody wants to fail again and again and again. So it's getting harder and harder to, the whole point of this was accountability, right?
Yeah.
We were going to be successful because we put ourselves out there, and we're going to feel pressured because we put ourselves out there.
Correct.
And that's not happening.
Turns out we don't care about pressure.
Yeah, it turns out we don't care what people think. So here we are. What, 2 years later?
Yeah.
I'm 17 today. I was 320 when I decided that I was going to do something.
Yeah.
But your highest was
210.
210.
Down 7 in the last week or two.
Things that have changed that have made this insanely harder than it used to be was we made friends. We started taking vacations. We never took vacations.
No, we didn't. So we had a video about where we went on a cruise, and we've been to Disney a couple of times.
We go camping.
Yeah, we camp now.
And then our friends on the weekends during the summer are like, hey, come over, have a drink. Let's sit by the fire.
We should go do a thing. And we do. And we never expected to be social.
In fact, where are we going tonight?
We're going out to Korean barbecue tonight with our neighbors because they are our friends and we love them.
And is that a friendly diet choice? Actually, terrible.
It's not as terrible as you would think because it fits into what we're actually going to be talking about here shortly. I am still fat.
But I am even fatter.
Yeah, we should do something about that.
So what are we doing?
Okay, so we came up with this idea.
No.
We didn't come up with the idea.
Where did we find it?
Okay, so we were on TikTok, and there were actually 2 TikTokers that, for whatever reason, sank and it hit home with us.
John Schaefer.
John Schaefer, who he does all of your, they're not gonna be able to see it on there. I'll put it on screen.
John Schaefer and Zach Cohen, who is known as the bearded dietitian. The bearded dietitian, Zach Cohen, constantly promotes realistic food for weight loss that's high in protein, high in fiber, low in calories, and low cost too, because he says weight loss is not expensive.
Oh, weight loss shouldn't be expensive.
And so I started watching his videos and started trying to eat that way. While you found John Schaefer, who goes by
Minimal John, MNML John on TikTok. And
he promotes
well, what we're going to be talking about today, it's a very simple, it's like his 3-step plan to weight loss, which I saw that and went, I don't know, I'm skeptical. So, what are we here for today? It's a weight loss starter kit. I know that sounds...
I feel like we've done this before.
We have, kind of.
I really don't like that phrase.
Just like I don't like weight loss journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a starter kit. This is just advice.
It is great advice. So...
From people who fail to lose weight. Take it with a grain of salt. We are not doctors. We tried this off and on a few weeks ago, and we're successful.
We tested it out.
And now it's only been since like Wednesday, or maybe Tuesday, because we went camping, that we've been trying, and I'm already down 3 pounds this week.
I'm down either 3 or 4, but we're seeing consistent loss. Okay, so we're gonna need a couple of things. We're gonna need a handful of tools, we're gonna need a handful of procedures, and we get to do some math. So when I say tools, what I mean is you're gonna need some sort of a calorie tracker. So MyFitnessPal, Fitbit, Google Health, or whatever the equivalent is if you use a fruit phone. You're gonna need a preferred source of a fitness routine, which...
I want to disclaim that I personally don't think that exercise is a required component. I think it helps make you stronger, but I think you can do this without the gym if you wanted to. Minimal John,
his thing is
strength training.
Strength training twice a week. You're not looking to get swole. We'll explain in a second.
10,000 steps.
The reason the strength training is a thing is it's to protect your muscles. So a preferred source of a fitness routine, which could be YouTube, Peloton, Daily Burn, Google, back of a Men's Health magazine that you found in a dumpster outside the local Starbucks.
Google
whatever.
beginner strength training, use body weight exercises.
Easy peasy.
Your game.
Oh, I love
Ring Fit. Yeah.
I love Ring Fit. A good water bottle.
This one, I have owned many. I have Hydro Flask 2, Hydro Flask 3. Those light up when you need to drink water. I have Thermoflask.
Yeah, we've got big stainless steel. This stupid $4 bottle, $12.
It's actually $20.
Whatever we paid, it's a half gallon and they are great.
I bought this on Amazon. One of them already broke and I had to replace it. They're just plastic. There's nothing fancy about it. It doesn't have a straw. It's just a wide mouth. But for some reason,
it's easy to drink out of.
It's stuck. This one is the one that works for me.
Okay. So 2 big things that we're gonna do. We're gonna eat as if we are the weight we want to be. So if you're 200 pounds and wanna be 150, you're gonna eat like you're 150. Yeah, for simplicity's sake, we're sticking with equal numbers, and so you should yield better results than I do. We're gonna eat the weight we wanna be, and we're gonna build an SOP, a standard operating procedure. Super easy to follow, so that when your willpower fails, because that happens, that's willpower fails, discipline and the SOP are gonna remain and get you to where you need to be. Everything hinges on 2 pieces of information. Your caloric requirement, it's not a limitation, it's a requirement, and your protein requirement, which is going to feed and protect your muscles. There is basic math that you're gonna need to know about you, your goal weight, and your needs. So what's your current weight? You'll figure that out. And what's your desired goal weight? That's easy. Where do you want to be? So to figure out your calorie requirement, you're going to take your goal weight. Let's say I wanna be 160 pounds. And I'm gonna multiply that by 12. It's 1,920. That's how many calories you should be shooting for. Now in our case, we're shooting for 150 pounds, so it's a little bit lower. And then your protein requirement is gonna be your goal weight, in this case, 160, and you're gonna multiply it by 0.6, which is gonna give me 96, which is 96 grams of protein each day.
Now I wanna point out that MyFitnessPal specifically, if you're not paying for the pro version of the app, which we are not,
Nope.
Putting in the protein goal and the calorie goal is kind of tricky.
Yes.
Now, still eat carbs and still eat fiber. You need those things. We are not saying this is not keto.
No, this is not keto.
This is not keto. We're just saying that you must have 96 grams of protein and you must come under the calories.
Yep, that's it.
You want to eat at least that much protein, if not more, and as few calories as possible. It's a balance. But you still get to have carbs and fiber.
Yep. Okay, so we have our 2 numbers, calories and protein, and then here's the plan. This is how it works. This is so cool. So we're gonna use intermittent fasting, 16 on, 8 off.
Yeah, well, we're doing 11:30 to 7:30.
With us, lunch is our actual first meal of the day. Now but I'm hungry in the morning. You spend 3 days not eating till lunch and you're not hungry in the mornings anymore. But you can combat that because we drink a lot of water, and in the morning you can have water, black coffee, tea. As long as there's no calories to it, go to town.
Unclear on whether diet sodas count. I know a lot of people will say diet soda's bad or diet energy drinks are terrible for you. I'm with the nutrition guy, the Zach Cohen. He says if you can consume it, if the FDA approved it, it's not bad. There's no such thing as bad food.
It's true. Lunch being the first meal, you're looking for fats, proteins, and fiber. Limit your carbs. Nothing says you can't have carbs, but limit them. And then you're going to supplement it with protein. So between lunch and dinner, have a protein shake. I mean, you're out 120, 160 calories. Boom, 30 grams of protein.
Well, and I'm somebody, I do not like protein shakes or powder. I've tried many of them. I don't care for them very much. I have found that Premier Protein's strawberries and cream is like the one flavor.
I like the peanut butter cup ones. They're so good.
that I can get it down. I don't hate it. So.
And then for dinner, whatever you want. As long as you're coming in under your calorie counts and you're hitting your proteins, whatever.
Our lunches generally fall around 400 to 500 calories. And that leaves us with like 1,300 calories for dinner. That's a lot.
That is a lot. And it's funny because after about 3 or 4 days of this, you realize it's hard to eat that much food.
Well, especially if you're planning it. So it's not hard to eat 1,300 calories worth of pasta.
Oh no, pasta's easy. That goes down.
But have some chicken that's mixed in with some fried rice and a little bit of egg. Chicken has protein, egg has protein. The rice is not that calorie dense.
Nope.
Throw in some veggies, also low calorie. Don't slather it in too much butter, but have some butter. And you fit I eat chicken fried rice and I lost weight.
It's true.
So.
Kill 64 ounces of water a day.
At least. At my weight, I should actually be drinking twice this amount.
But this is just easier.
I'm not there yet. I am still consuming one of these a day.
64 ounces is way easier than a gallon, but water makes the engine work. And then, as Minimal John says, strength training twice a week because muscle burns fat, and we're trying to protect our muscles as we lose weight. That's the reason he says that. Can you do it without it? Yes. Another one of those things they throw in there that you kind of need is 10,000 steps in a day. Now you have a harder time with this than I do.
That's an arbitrary number too.
10,000 is, except, and this is where...
roughly 5 miles.
Roughly. Now menshealth.com, womenshealthmagazine.com, insider.com, they all came out and said that 10,000 steps after they crunched the calorie counts on is between 300 and 400 calories burned. And when you're doing this, everything that you're doing it's a game of margins. You're
300 and 400 calories burned for what? Because
that extra 10,000 steps.
No, for like a 100-pound person.
Yeah, 200. I don't know.
Because if I walk 10,000 steps, my heart rate monitor says I've burned like 700 calories or 800 calories.
And in your case, you're going to burn more than me.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Who did they do this study on?
Probably 200 or 180 pound people. Yeah, water on your nose.
I keep drinking out of this water bottle and it splashes my nose.
That extra 300 or 400 calories is going to compile over the course of a week because 3,500 calories, and they say, hey, that's a pound. If you don't eat 500 calories over the course of a day, over a week, that's a pound. And you're basically nickel and diming your way into less weight. And
yeah, slow and steady weight loss.
now the kicker to that is mindless snacking. You're gonna walk by, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy.
I want to disclaim
You're gonna blow out those 400 calories without even trying. So be careful.
It's funny that I'm the heavier person in this relationship because he walks past the pantry or the fridge or finds something laying out on the counter, and he's the one who will eat it.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I literally don't do that. And I can't figure out if you're the normal one or if I am.
See, everybody thinks this is water. It's not.
I'm serious though. I don't know how often I said, what are you
water.
eating?
Oh, no. Oh, she walks by and I'm like a toddler. Take that out of your mouth. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, we're not doctors. You can min-max this. It's the dark side. Don't do that. That's where you add like 3 cardio shots in a week and to your workouts, and you're shooting for like the 1,200 calories. Don't do that. So there is a dark side, but it's not sustainable. Now, you're probably saying to yourself right now, but Garen and Andrea, you guys are nuts. I don't know. Everything we have said has been backed up by Harvard and the National Institute of Health. I've got a website on screen right now. It's also in the description, so they can see it.
John Schaefer, that's where it comes from.
Really?
It's the Harvard study.
Yeah.
He points it out and says,
yeah,
it's from Harvard, yeah.
Because why not?
So, but not all of this has to be chicken and broccoli. It doesn't have to be boring.
Oh no, this is not boring. I mean,
so I'm sure if you're watching us on YouTube, you've probably seen Joshua Weissman. I think it's Weissman on YouTube.
Somebody is going to go into the comments and correct us right now, and it's going to be bad.
And when he made a cookbook, I had to go buy it. And I've tried a lot of the things, especially his But Betters series.
Yep.
And if he's listening, I'd really love a But Healthier. I know it won't taste the same, but But Healthier would be great. But anyways, we make these things and we actually eat them as part of this plan. Look.
I've made his bread. I've made a bunch of things out of there, and it's all.
I think I did a whole week
good.
where we ate nothing but this book.
Yeah, even his chicken parm. Oh my goodness, his chicken parm is.
Oh yeah, chicken
slamming.
parm. I think our next adventure is going to be the French onion soup.
Yep.
Which I don't even like French onion soup, so change my mind, Joshua. Change my mind. So, anyways, the point of this video is we're still here and we've been around. Garen, being still military. Has weigh-ins on October 1st, and currently would not pass. So he doesn't really get a lot of choice. He has to.
So I'm sick of sweat and gravy, and I'm gonna go be less of a fat body.
But I am struggling with things like getting up and down the stairs in our house. So I am in
I got kids living with me.
Really? Anyways, that should do it.
If you haven't already, like, subscribe, share with your friends. I don't know, help me screw with the algorithm, because that's always fun. But
And we'll continue to try to make content despite the fact that I'm feeling quite defeated.
be less defeated.
I'm trying.
I know, it's hard. All right, thanks for being here.
Bye.